yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
Astro, no. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion, yeah. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean, ay. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion, yeah. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D. Don't believe in. She keep playing me dumb. I'm a player.
And we've been. Waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And this matchup with Los Angeles, hard to believe, just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season schedule. Last season, they couldn't get the edge in the matchup as they went 1-2 in the season series.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Now here's Leonard. After the miss from Chet Holmgren. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
Holmgren gets the bucket. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
To the middle. Goes up again. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Takes it inside. Zubac trying to break loose. They get it back. Pass to Barlow. No good from outside. guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And here is Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. No good on the 3. Pass to Pokusevski. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of, drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Now, here's Dort. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here he goes. Outside, George. Pass to Brown. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's Brown. Holmgren with the steal. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside, Dort. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year, and for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout, he's not going to back away from a challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range, but he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Pass to Holmgren. Great D that time from Leonard.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
George, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. To the inside. It's stolen by Brown. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Giddy with it. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Don't allow John Wall to get that kind of space at the rim. The vertical is pure.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. So both teams making some changes here. Thunder trailing by 3. Williams from outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lawson outside. Wall looking for an opening. Right side, Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Brown. Got a piece of it. Here's Mann. .146 left in the first quarter. And that one is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now Brown. Clippers moving the ball around. And that one drops.
Assisted by.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Nobody near Williams. Rebound by the Clippers.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First personal foul.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac. Robert Covington.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Here's Williams. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now, here's Zubac. No points in the game yet for him. 6 on the shot clock. Williams comes with the double team. And that one is good from Zubac.
John Wall has an incredibly high basketball IQ, so you find the shooter and get it into their hands.
Williams. And the rejection by Zubac. Outside, Wall. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Covington sends it back.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Outside, Wall. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Williams for 3. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
16.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Alexei Pokusevski.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Here's Wall. Here's Zubac. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
At the top of the key, Chang. Driving inside. Inside. It's Dort on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes down 2 points. George got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for L.A.
John Wall, of course, the #1 pick back in 2010. Game is largely predicated on speed, the ability to get downhill. But, boy, he has added strength to that incredibly long frame. He has been a force to be reckoned with.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. He's just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Brown. And here's Leonard from 3. Tries again. And the layup good by Brown.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Yes, that goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Thunder. Brown with it. Outside, George. Leonard inside. Holmgren with the steal. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Dort. And here is Giddey. 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
It's deflected.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Yeah, something else they've done well, causing havoc on the defensive end. Keep their energy up. Not easy to do for 4 quarters.
Doors to an opportunity knocked in the 2021 playoffs. Terrence Mann was ready to go.
He was, Kevin, and that's not the first time this has happened where an injured teammate meant the team looked to him a little bit more, and he did not waste his opportunity. He scored with a ton of enthusiasm, has a very impressive motor. That's a play that's all about positioning, and Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pass to Leonard. Sweet move. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And the shot goes down. Holmgren's got the lead up to 8 now for Oklahoma City. Pass to Barlow. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Barlow's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Williams attacking. And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And he recovers it. That one falls. Leonard's got 5 points so far. Over to the wing. Williams scanning the floor. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
George, no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Holmgren can't hit.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Outside for George. And they get it back. Down low. Back to Leonard. All with it. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shoots over George. In the corner, George with it. Here's Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Outside Williams. Pass to man. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
George with the ball. Williams picks him up. Inside. Cauley-Stein. He gets it in there.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Clippers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
The Thunder have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Jang inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jang's got his first 2 points of the night.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Freedom. With 1 on the clock. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Thunder. They lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And when people talk about defense, The term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Here's Barlow. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. "18 feet out. Off the left rim and out."
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team and continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Mann. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. One on Holmgren.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA. Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
Here's Barlow, and Holmgren pulls it down.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Here's Giddey. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And the Thunder lead by 7. Pass to Barlow. Lawson up top. Here's Mann. Off target from outside. To the paint. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And he dunks it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
So both teams changing it up here. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Wall, and it's good. 2 points. He has 5.
Nice to be in control of the offense. Wall calls his own number and delivers.
And here's Covington from the arc.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Pass to Giddey. And the shot goes in. Giddey's got the lead up to 10 now for Oklahoma City.
Well, the handles have never been in doubt, Josh Giddey. That is pretty.
Third personal foul. 14 foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. To the middle. Outside for Lawson. Back to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Assisted.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. Freedom, good. Freedom's got his first basket of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Clippers trail by 12. Outside for Lawson. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Mann. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 14.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Well, Trey Mann finished last season's strong doors following a slow start to his rookie campaign.
No doubt, Kevin. He finishes the season averaging double figures in points per game. He certainly flashed natural scoring abilities, and as important, I thought, showed steady improvement on the defensive end. Now it's about trying to become more consistent in every phase of the game.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And the Clippers making a switch here.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And here now the Thunder. .114 left in the third.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. And the Clippers making a switch here. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Outside Williams. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Baisley. No good on the shot. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
Darius Baisley.
What a career arc when you consider Reggie Jackson. Here is a guy that literally was so frustrated at one point he considered retiring. And yet he puts in the effort and has a tremendous season.
Clippers trail by 11. It's Jackson with the drive. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Because of the diverse offensive arsenal of Paul George, these kinds of nights are easy for him.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City leading by 9. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. In the corner, it's Jang. And Cauley Stein over to help. Back to Freedom. To the inside. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Here's Leonard. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you...
50 seconds.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Mann. Outside for George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shake. And it's good on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Giddey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Pass to Barlow. Drills the three-pointer.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Now the Clippers moving it up. Now Cauley-Stein. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mann. And he banks in the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Giddey. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. And Leonard has it in the corner. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
And the Clippers call time here. And the Clippers making a change here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off them a little.
Thank you, David. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. No dice from the high post.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24. Pass to Barlow. And they'll get another chance.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Wall draws the double. Second chance shot. And that one swishes right in.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss. But somehow he finds a way.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Holmgren. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
I'm encouraged watching Holmgren finish through contact because it's something he's going to have to do consistently.
Outside, George.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Stolen by Zubac. Pass to Leonard. Freedom with the steal. Giddy with it. George picks him up. Stolen by George. To the paint. Wall. That's good. And 12 points for John Wall.
Important possession there, and John Wall getting it done.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The free throw dropped for Freedom. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Offensive rebound. Zubac. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Barlow. Three-pointer. And Holmgren pulls it down. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Empty that time from Leonard. Outside for George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Outside, Wall. Inside. Thunder with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Holmgren. Great D that time from Leonard. It's George on the wing. George double team. Zubac in the post. Nobody near Leonard. Laces one from 3.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Holmgren. It drops. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
No, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
It's money from deep.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point. What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Chet Holmgren. Third personal foul. 14 foul.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they back.
And bend to be perimeter, party cracking, don't panic, needle on the record, got the ladies dancing, original magic, up in your hand, ain't nobody gon' pass it now. This a B-boy, we get live now, in the merciless sun, up at the hideout, pull your cards out, full of aces, boom on the table, and I know you can taste it like this. Original.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline.
And an opportunity for them to even this thing up in terms of the season series. A team they'll see 4 times in all, a win here would boost their confidence in the matchup.
It would be a tremendous boost if they could find a way to snag a win here. They respect their opponent, which is why they are going to bring their A game.
Here's George. And George with the stuff.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. I did catch up with the Thunder's head coach. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Defensive foul.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Barlow's shot is good. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Clippers moving the ball around. Leonard with no one around. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The three-point numbers for Kawhi Leonard, they show this man is elite from deep.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Krzyzewski. And the rejection by Zubac. It's stolen by Dort. And the rejection by Zubac. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Leonard gets it to go.
As we know, there's no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guy.
So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul George missing from long range. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 10 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
Here's Giddey. Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 10. No good on that one. And stolen by Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
Clippers leading by 4. Outside, George. Pass to Barlow. Leonard inside. 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. The baseline J off the mark.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
So both teams making some changes here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Brown. Freedom with the steal. Outside Williams. Paul George with the steal. Here's Brown. Can't get it to fall.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Now here's Jang. Leonard with the steal. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Incredible effort by Kawhi. Picks it up with the claw, then off to the races.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Thunder trailing by 6 to the right side. Chang with a clean look. And he's good on the 3-ball.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
It's George on the wing. And it's Wall in the corner. And they get it back. Outside Covington. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. And George with this stuff.
You know, offensive rebound is largely about hustle. Paul George plays with great energy and focus.
Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Left side, George. Fires from deep. And it's Bazley with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 3. On up the court. He gets that one. Chang's got 5 points so far.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass. Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Plays it up and banks it in. He has 7.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Clippers substitution. A.J. Lawson.
29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Williams for 3. It's stolen by Wall. And now it's Lawson running. He can go all the way. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And using his quick, active hands, Wall has a knack for propelling fast breaks into action.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
22.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
To the left wing, the 3-ball. Oklahoma City leading by 3.
A unique type of player, Chet with great length and skill, but the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Over to the left wing. And Lawson, here we go. Covington wide open, he fires. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet.
No second guessing on that shot from Robert Covington.
Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man. And I'm sure next time he sits down, Coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
First team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team and continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Cauley-Stein. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows the innate ability to use change of pace dribbling as an offensive weapon.
And Holmgren pulls it down.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The kick out to Wall. Here's the three. Hands it from downtown.
Not lacking any confidence. When the ball hits Wall's hands, he is ready to let it fly.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Out left to the wing. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Giddey. And no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Mann. He takes it in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Thunder shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Out to the wing. Lawson with it. Williams picks him up. Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Here's Mann. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Thunder shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Pass to Mann. Into the lane. Lawson with it. Fires the three. Mann gets the bucket.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
It's Leonard with the jam.
On any given night, Kawhi can just take control of the offense and elite score from all three levels.
Here's Mann. He's got 7. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one.
Oklahoma City foul. Jones. First personal foul. 13 foul.
Williams with the steal.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Back to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Clock at 6. Lawson from outside. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Barlow. Here's Mann. Leonard inside. Picked him clean. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And stolen by Jang. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. From deep. Mann can't hit.
And they bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Lawson drives in. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Baisley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Darius Baisley.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. George. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Giddey. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
The screen from Brown. Left side, George. Takes it out to Covington. Sinks the triple. Covington's got 6.
This is what Covington does, a confident three-point shooter.
Oklahoma City trailing. Holmgren at the elbow. And Covington sends it back to the paint. Jacks up a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Inside. Holmgren gets the bucket. He's got 12.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
From deep, George. He can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Here's Giddey. Good D by Covington. There's the drive. The shot by George, wide open. Offensive rebound.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 4-point game. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. I think a trip to the finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy. And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Takes it out to Covington. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to George. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Giddey. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The kick out to Wall. It's Covington on the wing. Pass to Wall. And Wall slams it home.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
There was a hole in the defense, and the offense did a brilliant job to get an easy bucket out of it.
And Wall with the slam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum. Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Pass to Brown. Outside, Wall. In the corner, George with it. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mann. 10 points for him. A miss that time would have put him up.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And how great is it to see Wall there with the slam? I mean, overcoming that serious heel injury.
To the middle. Stolen by Zubac. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Bazley. That's his third foul of the game.
13 foul.
Now Wall. He's got 9. Kicks it out to Covington. Back to Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot by Lawson. Wide open. Hits the 3 from the wing. Lawson's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Back to Zubac. Freedom pulls it in. And here are the Thunder now. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Outside, Wall. They grab their own miss to the left side wing. It's stolen. Jang with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Pass to Freedom. Covington with the steal. And here's Wall outside. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Man can't hit.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Here's Baisley. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
63.
And so it's
the Clippers, 73.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Clippers leading by 10. Wall attacking. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Cauley-Stein. That shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Pokusevski.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And here is Giddey. Holmgren in the corner. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
And it's George finishing it off.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
It's George on the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Holmgren. Over the last couple seasons, Smitty, Paul George has shown growth as a playmaker.
He has, Kevin. He's gotten much better at reading the defense and looking for the best shot available, whether it comes from him or a teammate. It shows in his assist numbers.
Here's Holmgren. No points to be had here. Misses for the 5th time in 13 tries. Outside for George. Takes the 3. Man gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, the coach of the Thunder had some harsh words for his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Then we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
All right, David, thanks. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 13-point lead. Outside Leonard. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Holmgren. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
And you can see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander thinking out there in a good way. He really studies every situation.
And the Clippers making a change here. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
This is where you'll often find Gilgeous-Alexander. He definitely does work in the paint.
And the Clippers call time here. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Driving in, and Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Man. Here's Barlow. Lets the 3 fly.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
A 3 from Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Clippers making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. So it's the Clippers now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Man, the shot's good on the assist by George. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Right wing from outside the arc. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Connects from three-point range. George has got 14 points here in the second half.
A reliable jump shooter, Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Leonard looking over the floor. Outside for George. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
14 foul.
A minute 20 left in the game. And a deep three from George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Paul George.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Leonard.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Pass to Brown. And they double up Brown. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Clippers making a change here. 41 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Brown. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
I start from the bottom. I lost a Ferrari, Las Vegas, Nevada. I woke up the following day and went harder. I'm cracking my shit. Now they see that I'm smarter. I gotta get money. I love to get charter. I gave them 4 burgers at once for a startup. I can't let them down. Walk around with my guard. I'm screaming out YOLO. Yeah, that's still the motto. I know I be on some they ain't thought of.
Sins. I got sins on my mind and some M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. I'm in love with 2 girls at one time and they 10s. That's why I got 10 on my mind. I got M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. Should repent. I need me some Jesus in my life. Amen.